Hi friends, this is Manoj. Welcome to our channel Aptitude Tricks. So today our topic is calendar. In this calendar we should know some basic steps. That is, we know that 1 week is 7 days, and for ordinary year the number of days is 365, because for ordinary year in February there are 28 days, so 365 days. In leap year there will be 366 days, because in leap year there will be 29 days in February, so for leap year there are 366 days. So odd days means if the number of days more than the completed weeks is called odd days. So let us find the number of odd days for ordinary year and leap year. So in ordinary year, so there are 365 days. So we know that 1 week means 7 days. So divide 365 by 7. 7 5 is 35. 1 5 7 2 is 14. So 1. So 52 into 7 plus 1. So 1 week means 7 days. So 52 weeks plus 1 odd day. So for ordinary year there will be 52 weeks plus 1 odd day. And for leap year this will be 52 into 7 plus 2. That is 52 weeks plus 2 odd days. So same number of weeks, but there will be 2 odd days. So for one ordinary year there will be 1 odd day, and for a leap year there will be 2 odd days. So an year is said to be a leap year if it is exactly divided by 4. So see 1948. So this is leap year because it is divided by 4, and 2016. So it is also leap year because it is exactly divided by 4. But there is an exceptional case in this. So for century years it should be exactly divided by 400. Though 700 is divided by, so 1700 is exactly divided by 4, it is not leap year because 1700 is century year. So for century years it should be divided by 400. So 17 by 4, so 400 is not exactly, 400 will not exactly divide 1700. So 1700 is not leap year. So a year is said to be century year if the last 2 digits of the year are 0. So here 1800 is century year because here last 2 digits are 0. So let us divide 1800 by 400. But 400 exactly won't divide 1800. So 1800 is also not a leap year. And for 1600, so 1600 will exactly 400 divide 1600 4 times. So it is leap year. So for normal years we can divide it by 4 to check whether it is leap year or not. So for century years means the years which last 2 digits are 0, we should check it by 400 by dividing it with 400. Okay. So the days are encoded by numbers. So if there are 0 odd days, then it is Sunday. 1 odd day means Monday, and 2 odd days means Tuesday. Similarly follows. So remember this, Sunday to Saturday will be 0 to 6. Okay. So let us find the number of odd days per 100 years. So we know for 100 years, let us split this 100 years, that is 99 years plus 100th year. 100th year. So we know for every 4 years there will be 1 leap year. So in 99 years the number of leap years will be 99 by 4. So 4 2 is 8, 1 9, 4 2 4 4 16, so 3. So there will be 24 leap years plus 99 minus 24 ordinary years, that is 75 ordinary years plus 100th year. So this is, as this is century year, if it is divided by exactly by 400, then it is said to be leap year. But 100 will not divide exactly by 400. So this is not leap year. So this is ordinary year. 1 ordinary year. So we know for leap year there will be 2 odd days. So we have to multiply by 2. And for ordinary year there will be 1 odd day. So 1 odd day. Plus here 1 ordinary year is there. So 1 odd day. So 24 2 48 odd days plus 75 ones, 75 odd days plus 1 odd day. So that is 48, 1 plus 5, 6, 6 plus 8, 14. So 124 odd days. So let us convert this into, so 124 can be written in weeks. So let us divide 124 by 7. That is 7 1 is 7, 5, 4, 7 7 is 49. So this is 5. So this can be written as 17 into 7 plus 5. So 17 complete weeks plus 5 odd days. 5 odd days. So that is 5 odd days. So for 100 years, there are 5 odd days. So for 100 years, there are 5 odd days. Okay. So for 100 years, we got 5 odd days. So for 200 years, that is equal to 2 into 5 odd days. So that will be 10 days. So convert 10 days into weeks and odd days. So 7 plus 3. So this 10 can be written as 7 plus 3. So that is equal to 1 week plus 3 odd days. So for 200 years, there will be 3 odd days. So similarly for 300 years. So that is equal to 3 into 100 years. So for 100 years, we got 5 odd days. So that is equal to 3 into 5. So that is 15. So that is equal to 15 can be written as 14 plus 1. So 14 means 2 weeks plus 1 odd day. So for 300 years, the number of odd days is 1. And for 400 years, that is equal to 4 into 100 years. So 4 into, for 100 years, we got 5 odd days. 4 into 5. But 400th year is the, we have to add plus 1 because 400th year is an leap year. Because 400th year is exactly, so 400 divides 400 one time. So 400th year will be leap year. So we have to add extra plus 1 here. So 4 5 is 20 plus 1. That is equal to 21. So 21 means 3 weeks. That is 3 weeks plus 0 odd days. So for 400 years, there will be 0 odd days. So 0 odd days. So for 100 years, there is 5 odd days. For 200 years, 3 odd days. For 300 years, 1. And for 400 years, 0. So we have to remember this. For the multiples of 400 years, that is for 800, 1200, 1600 and 2000. So for all these, the number of odd days are 0. So we have to remember this table. 100 years, 5, 3, 1, 0, 100, 200, 300, 400. Okay. So if they have asked number of odd days per 500 years, you can directly split like 400 plus 100. So for 400 years, there will be 0 odd days. And so for 100 years, there are 5 odd days. So for 500 years, there will be 5 odd days. So the cycle will be repeated. Like 5310, 5310. Okay. So let us see the calculation of odd days per month. So consider if the month having 31 days, then let us write 28 plus 3. So 28 means 7 weeks plus 3. So for the months having 31 days, the number of odd days are 3. So 3 odd days for the months having 31 days. So here for example, we have taken January. And if the month having 28 or 29 means for February, for ordinary year, there will be 28 days. So this can be written as 7 weeks. So that is 0 odd days. And for leap year, there will be 29 days for February. So 7 weeks plus 1 odd day. So for 29 days, there will be 1 odd day. And for 28 days, there will be 0 odd days. Similarly, for the months having 30 days, so 30 days means 7 into 4 plus 2. So 7 4 is 28 plus, okay, 7 weeks plus 2 odd days. So for the months having 30 days, for example April, there will be 2 odd days. So similarly, if we want to calculate for May means, for May there are 31 days. So we know for 31 days there are 3 odd days. So 3 odd days. If you want to calculate for June means, for June there are 30 days. So 30 days means there will be 2 odd days. So for 31 days there are 3 odd days, and for 29 days there will be 1 odd day. For 28 days there will be 0 odd days, and for 30 days there will be 2 odd days. Okay. So in this first question it is given as, what was the day of the week 10th February 1941? So before solving, whenever you want to calculate any calendar problem, first of all write these all things. So we have already discussed it. For 100 years there will be 5 odd days, and 200 3 odd days, 300 1 odd day, and 400 years 0 odd days, and the days are encoded as from Sunday to Saturday 0 to 6, and the months. So for a month having 31 days there will be 3 odd days, and 30 days 2 odd days, and 29 days 1 odd day, and 28 days 0 odd days. First of all write these all basic things, then proceed to the problem. So they are asking, when was the day of 10th Feb 1941? So the 10th Feb 1941 will come after 1940 years plus January plus 10 days. After that 10th February 1941 will come. So split 1940 into 1900 plus 40 plus January plus 10. So here 1900 we can write in multiples of nearest multiples of 400. So 4 into 400 is 1600. So 1600 plus 300 plus 40 years plus January plus 10. So here 1600 means 1600 is multiples of 400. So for multiples of 400 there will be 0 odd days. So we can write it as 4 into 400 plus for 300. For 300 years there is 1 odd day. 1 plus here for 40 years. 40 years means there will be split 4 by 40. So 4 tenths 40. So there will be 10 leap years plus 30 ordinary years. Plus for January. For January the number of days will be 31 days. So for 31 days means there will be 3 odd days. 3 plus 10 days. So 4 into, so for 400 years there will be 0 odd days. 4 into 0 plus 1 plus, so for leap year there will be 2 odd days. 10 into 2 plus for ordinary years there will be 1 odd day. 30 into 1 plus 3 plus 10. So that is 1 plus 20 plus 30 plus 3 plus 10, 13. So 20 plus 30, 50, 63, 64. So we got 64 days. So 64 days, convert it into weeks and number of odd days. So 7 into 9 plus 1 day. So 9 weeks plus 1 odd day. So 1 odd day means that is Monday. So 10th Feb 1941 is Monday. Okay. So I will discuss more problems in part 2 video, and if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to our channel, and if you have any doubts, please mention it in comment box. Thank you.